they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villain.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff. They start on the ground here at Sanders.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard.
Back to throw. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Here's Goff. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. It's Young off play action. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Young on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Oh, Young uses it.
Oh, my fucking God, bro.
Before he's brought down.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Mix it up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Young now from the 50. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Young now. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Young. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and 2nd down.
Check white.
Mixon is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Young. And it's a Packers touchdown. DJ Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Olave holds it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really...
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now Goff. That one complete. It's tanked down. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Goff now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On 1st down, Goff. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now Young. To Mixon on the check down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Young to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10, Young. That's complete.
Get to the fucking ball, bro.
They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Goodness, bro. You
Packers
got
going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Young on first down. This goes out wide from Mixon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here is Young. Pass throw right back to Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Young working out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Young. Toward the sideline. Intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that makes the score 14-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And just shutting him off there. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. But, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Check, pink, yellow, line.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Can I get this strip, bro? I'm lighting up and everything. God damn.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On On second down, here's Mixon. Muscles him off. And some room to work. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll try to throw now. Young dumps it off to Mixon. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Young from the shotgun. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Check pink, yellow, line, set, hut.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Fighting him off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Check white, Smith red, hut, hut.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Look at this stick,
Call
bro.
a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive.
And they'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Sanders. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Another run here with Sanders. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Sanders from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders trying to run inside, but nothing there. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Murphy providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Up and good for Santoso. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And now I believe they're going to line up and go for the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Now a throw here, hauled in.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Goff. That is intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
But I can't get the ball off the shit, bro.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, that is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Young. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout. Young to throw. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now Young. Now this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The partner, that'll do it with these Week 1 primetime